Hey, what's up you guys, and yes, welcome to a new video on my Scary Stories channel. Now, I decided to do something different because I'm getting a little bit tired of doing the same thing, scary stories, what I call scary videos, where they're like YouTube shorts of me pretending to be scary on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. So I figured I would make my first ever collection video, not on YouTube, but on this channel, and still make it something scary related. So hit my intro and let's get on. Huh. That looks like your mom. So today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all my Ouija board collection. A lot of them are independent films, but oh well. I sometimes like independent films, but not stupid stuff like this. Anyway, let's get on with it. The Ouija experiment. I hear this is one of the most popular Ouija board related indie franchises. That they spawned multiple, I guess you could say sequels, but the third one came out before the second one. Like, how does that work? Ouija Experiment 3 came out before 2. I don't have 3. That's supposedly 4. And that came out. I don't know. This franchise is crazy. But the Ouija Experiment has a little girl holding a teddy bear. There's the back. No special features because it's an independent film. There's the disc. The Ouija Experiment. And then, of course, everybody knows this one. These are the Ouija board movies that, besides, I think, the franchise Witchboard, this is the other Ouija franchise that when you think of Ouija board films, you probably think of these two. Ouija and Ouija Origin of Evil. So there they are. I got the 2 film collection. I hear this one's good and that one's bad. Which is kind of funny that the prequel's better than the original. Bonus features. It has Adapting the Fear. Join the cast on the set to discover how they adapted this portal to the spirit world into a feature film. So the first one's basically bare bones. The second one has deleted scenes, the making of Ouija Origin of Evil, houses where the horror is, the girl behind Doris, feature commentary with Retro co-writer, editor Mike Flanagan. There's the disc for Ouija, and there's the disc for Ouija Origin of Evil. I admit something, and y'all guys are going to probably hate me for this. I have actually not seen any of the Ouija board movies I have. Any of them. Not even these ones, but actually, what am I saying? I have seen Ouija Origin of Evil. I remember watching it. So, I looked at the cover and I'm like, that looks kind of familiar. Yeah, I have seen Origin of Evil. Remember, I have seen a Ouija board film. I will try to remember which one that is. That's Ouija Origin of Evil is the one with the girl with like the stretched out jaw that's screaming. So yeah, I have seen Ouija Origin of Evil. Great film. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But this one I haven't seen. I heard it's bad, so we'll see about if I watch it like around Halloween. From the producers of The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Insidious. Which Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Probably the 2003 remake. Wait, was it 2003? And then, probably the most clickbaitiest, well, besides other countries calling that Ouija Experiment 4, is the Ouija Resurrection Ouija Experiment 2. But if you look at the title down here, the Ouija Experiment 2 Theater of Death, it says it's the title. What's that thing? Is that, what's his name, Zuzu? Or her name? Zuzu? The supposed Ouija board demon? Is that what Zuzu looks like? That ain't that scary. Everyone says Zuzu's scary. That ain't scary. That's just a giant woman that has messed up hair. That ain't that scary. I could kick that demon's butt. So if that's Zuzu, that ain't even that scary. It looks like a woman wearing makeup. Look, a woman wearing horror movie prosthetics. That's actually based on what it looks like it really looks like that. And they got it on point. I do not think this board is as scary as people say it is, because that's not scary. And if that's scary, if that's the demon, I would run away. Okay, this is the reason I wanted to make this video, because what is right here in this title, I have actually done on my YouTube channel. On my Scary Stories channel. And that is the Charlie Challenge. I've done it twice. One time. But I admit something. It's fake. Like, I tried it and it did not work. Y'all probably can, but all the times I have tried it on my Scary Story channel, it had not really worked. I got to rewatch the videos, but from what I remember, I don't remember it working. But this is the whole reason I wanted to do the Ouija board video on my channel. Is one, a Ouija board is a scary topic I could talk about. Not do, because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not allowed to do it. But I can react to like people doing the Ouija board. Based on the terrifying urban legend. That right there, the ending, is what Charlie is. I don't know, maybe I'll do it in the future the right way. You're supposed to duct tape pencils, which, how's a pencil supposed to move if it's duct taped? That don't make sense. Anyway, I guess that's what Charlie looks like. He's a little boy with a cut on his chest, and he has horns. And like cuts in the face and stuff. And then there's a grave right there. That is kind of clever, though. Even though this is an indie film, that's a clever cover. It's the Ouija board, but it's a tombstone. And it says Charlie written across it. On the side, Ouija 3. Which, I don't know what... They just called it Ouija 3, I think. Oh, yeah. In other places... This is the funny thing. They have a Ouija Experiment 3, which is actually, I think, titled a Ouija Eclipse or something. They actually also call this a Ouija Experiment 3. I'm not kidding. There's images of this that say Ouija Experiment, the Charlie Challenge, or something like that. Or Ouija Experiment 3. So in a way, this part 2 to part 3. But this came out after the original Ouija Experiment 3. There's me. Hi guys. Hi. Okay. So I do like the cover. Most indie films I don't really like the covers they put, but that one, that's awesome. I love it. I might even watch this film on a live stream on my Scary Stories channel if y'all want me to. Because that cover is making me really want to watch this film. Ouija summoning, or as it's called in other countries, Ouija Experiment 4, Ouija summoning. So there's the disc. And then there's the back. There's the plot of the movie if you want to pause and read it. There's the plot of this one. If y'all can read it. Why is there a clown? Oh, I guess. Is that Charlie or is that Charlie? I don't know which one is supposed to be him. But there's the plot if you want to read it. There's the Ouija Experiment 2's plot. Okay, I'll go there. Y'all can read that. And then I'll go out so y'all can read what's missing. Okay, just pause the video here. I've done this multiple times. I have a channel where I unbox DVDs and stuff, so I know how to do a DVD video. I'm experienced at it. So there's the plot to the first Ouija. I should have done the plot to Ouija Origin of Evil first, since that film technically in the Ouija board universe from Universal is the film that happened first. There's the plot of Ouija 2, which why they even call it Ouija 2 in the UK? It's a prequel. It should be called Ouija 1.2 or something. In other countries, but I digress. In other countries, they actually call Lion King 1.5 Lion King 3. So I digress what's going on with these countries. It's not Lion King 3, it's Lion King 1.5. Based on true events. Maybe instead of doing the hunting in Connecticut, I could do whatever inspired the Ouija experiment. Leave a like on the video if you want that. I'll have to do research on this film until I find it, since it is an independent film. I'm going to have to do all the hard-on research until I find whatever this indie film's based on. And then I'll probably by then have watched this and tell you my thoughts on it. Be like, okay, the movie was worse. The movie was bad. They shouldn't have made a movie based on this story because they ruined the story. Which is one of my favorite Ouija stories. Say if that happens. Okay. There's the disc. It's not just a game. And then, just like a Ouija 3, which was like a Ouija Experiment 4 or something. Actually, a Ouija Experiment 5 or whatever. They did this. Which they say that's actually an unofficial sequel to the Ouija Origin of Evil. But that's actually an unofficial sequel to that and that. So they made this. A Ouija 4. Based on a terrifying urban legend. But that says based on true story, so how is this based on the terrifying urban legend? It's of course, usually these unofficial sequels are from a foreign country. So of course, this one's from Japan. Because that's usually where they're from. The movies are like, oh, it's a Ouija 4. Go watch the sequel or Ouija Origin of Evil, despite this film not being from Universal. There's the disc. From what I'm guessing, it's about a Ouija board that's an app. That's what I'm guessing by the cover. Remember to say goodbye. And then a Ouija, guys. This film is called a Ouija, guys, but there's no Ouija board on the cover. Like, almost every... Yeah, now that I look at it, every previous one I showed have had a Ouija board on the cover. Look, one right there. One in the background of Origin of Evil. One right there. One right there. One that's a tombstone. The girl's getting sucked into it. One on the phone. A Ouija, guys, has no Ouija board on the cover. So is this even about the Ouija board? And by the way, there's the plot of the Ouija 4. Does this have an alternate title? It says the Ouija 4, but it's not Ouija 4. There's the plot. You can pause to read it. Okay. So Ouija, guys. She will eat your soul. Now, if that was that whole Zuzu, whatever thing that people rumor comes out of a Ouija board, that I would run from. That thing, I'll just ask, hey buddy, you want to hang out? You want a drink or something? That one, I'll be like, okay, let's scram. But that one would be like, I'll ask him to be my buddy, or her to be my buddy, and we'll become friends. That version of it, yeah, I'm out of here. There's the disc. And then there's this game, spells terror. Okay, they kind of did kind of a Ouija board looking thing. They have where the special features and stuff are as the color of the Ouija board. So there's the plot. Wait, this plot says nothing about the Ouija board, but the title is Ouija Geist. Which, if you put that first, people's going to expect it to be about that. So I don't know if this is a Ouija board. Like I said, the only film I really seen was Origin of Evil. So I don't even know if this really is about a Ouija board. But it says Ouija in it, so I'm putting it in this video. There's the plot. And there's the special features. None of these screenshots show a Ouija board. I'll just read them. Bonus features, creator interviews, on-location interviews, chapter selection, trailers. Okay. Did this have... No. I'm making sure I didn't miss any special features. Nope. I want to see that clown guy return in a future Ouija movie. It looks cool enough to return. Okay. And then probably the worst Ouija board related film that I probably never will watch. I just have it for the cover and the box, because the cover is good until you look at the back. A lot of people thought Ghost Shark was bad when they actually reveal what the design looks like. That's nothing compared to what this looks like. Oh my god, what is that? And I watched trailers of it. It's just a giant shark stuffed animal, and they want you to believe it's a real shark. This one, in a Ouija shark, it's just a giant stuffed animal. They want you... How can people fall for that as a real looking shark? Now, the one in Ghost Shark, when they revealed it, they use an actual one of the... What are they called? The little replica sharks from Jaws. When they make the movie, they design like the little smaller ones. They use one of those and just painted it to look like a dead shark. Which, if you take it off the blue-looking lightsaber thing, which they did show when they had the behind-the-scenes, that shark looks cool. That's just a stuffed animal. Okay, bonus features, trailers, chapter selection. There's the disc to a Ouija shark. And yep, you could kind of make it out. This also has the Ouija board. So I'm guessing this is not a Ouija board related. If not, get out of here. A Ouija board ripoff. Calling yourself a Ouija and not having a Ouija board. Even a Ouija shark has a Ouija board in it. You're going to need a bigger board. Cheese. Okay, let's get out of here so I don't have to look at the cheese anymore. Well, I'm going to be looking at it anyways. I got to do the thumbnail for the video. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. And if y'all want different types of videos, like, I could do a Conjuring collection since I'm doing a Conjuring Scary Stories series. I can end it with like a Conjuring collection if y'all want. But yeah, for now, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Spook on.